Welcome back. I'm not sure where Ruby is right now.
I think she went to
Oh,
go.
she went... Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
He's bleeding. Looks like he's been shot.
I think she went to go see what was going on.
And he had nunchucks.
Nunchuck seems like a useless weapon to me. Like, you might as well just stick a bar of soap into his sock. It seems like it would be better.
They have those. They're called flails.
I know, but I was making a point that, like, I've seen them use nunchucks, and it looks like you're, like, beating the crap out of yourself.
Yeah.
Because you use centrifugal force and bounce off your own body and stuff, and it's like, ow!
Yeah, I don't know the details. It's kind of funny. I was actually watching some Game Grumps earlier today, and they were talking about nunchucks.
All I remember is watching Jackie Chan use them, and every time I see him,
Sure.
like, ow, 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 ow,
Yeah,
ow, ow.
it seems painful, but those guys clearly, like, it looks impressive at least.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah,
it looks impressive, but it looks like you...
Yeah, no, it looks a little
Could you imagine
self-destructive.
training with those things?
Uh-huh.
Like,
So,
yeah, you might have
the
padded
reason-
ones, but still it might hurt.
The reason I was going to talk about Game Grumps, though,
Probably hurts.
is because I don't know if this is true or not. I'm just sourcing it because a lot of times when I bring up a fact or something I've heard, I don't remember where it's from. But this time, I know it's from Game Grumps because I literally just watched it earlier today.
Tie a bunch of soup cans together, spin
And
around.
Aaron was saying that the nunchucks are based off an old rice beater thing.
A wife beater?
Rice beater.
Oh.
God, way to mishear it.
I'm like, they beat their wives with those things? Man!
No, they had like much bigger ones, I think, that are sort of the same thing. And so after you had the rice done, I've actually seen some of this used in like Seven Samurai and stuff. They have like these big things where they swing it around and hit the rice with it to sort of separate the rice from the
The husk.
yeah, the long grassy bit.
The husk.
Yeah,
Think of it as like shucking corn.
yeah. So they have rice beaters,
Wife beater.
and so they can use those to beat the crap out of the rice.
Oh, it's
so
Milo.
I guess at some point someone was like, "Well, why don't we hit people with them?" And then they tried to figure out how to most effectively hit people with their rice beaters.
So they beat themselves up and then swung it at one person?
I mean, I don't know, maybe. Like, when you're beating rice with it, though, you don't hit yourself. Like, you just basically, like, flap, and then you swing it around and flap, and then you swing it around and flap.
Harbor area. It's where the tiger claw is.
You
I
think
don't-
they would make...
I don't know how exactly it works. I've only seen it the one time in Seven Samurai, I think. And I don't even know if Aaron was correct in saying that, but I thought it was kind of an interesting concept because they do have some similarities.
Couldn't find anything out about Pelham.
Yeah, you shouldn't take anything to heart unless you, like, research it yourself.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know, like, 80% of the shit that we say, like, I would not even, like, hold a candle to it.
Yeah. No, see, again, like...
I'm just saying what I've heard.
Yeah. I always find that's very important, and that's why I hate to, like, commit to things unless I'm certain they're true. Like, if I'm talking about, like, some game design stuff, I know a few things about game design. They're not necessarily, like, laws,
It's a
but
big fish.
but
Is that
I
a
know
shark?
some things. Oh, there's a guy.
Is that a shark?
Might be. It's pretty big. That's not what you're supposed to do.
Oh, I said
Oh,
it
hey, it
died.
didn't kill you. I mean, it sort of reset you, so it's basically the same thing, but
Guess we'll try this way.
I thought you were just supposed to crawl around there. Like, it looked like there was a, like, can't you just go around the corner?
Tried. As far as I can go.
That's as far as you can go. Huh. Can you get down into that little boat? Oh, there you go. Just drop down again. There you go. Problem solved.
Oop.
Oh, your shoes got a little wet. I think you're supposed to turn around there.
It's kind of interesting that I can go this way. I bet there's
Yeah.
a monkey over there.
Probably. That's probably
There
what
it
it
is.
Yep. Yep, that's it. Oh, yeah. Alert everyone to your presence.
Okay, they won't hear me.
I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hit it from here. Couldn't you zoom in?
No.
No?
Not
You
when I'm
had,
at...
you had a zoom in thing before. What happened to your zoom in thing?
whatever. I think that's when I'm, in stationary.
Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Um,
All that gunfire, he didn't pay attention at all.
yeah. So yeah, that's normal around here this time of year. See, I'm trying to think what I was just saying a minute ago. Oh, right. I do not want to contribute to the spread of misinformation. So, like, I'm always very afraid to commit to things unless I'm certain that they're true.
That sounds like a Dear Abby column. Welcome to Misinformation.
Watch out, you took a lot of damage here.
Yeah, he was shooting things at me.
But yeah, because, you know, misinformation is, like, such a problem these days.
Especially
And-
with the internet.
And yeah, it's so easy to say, I heard somewhere. And, like, that doesn't make it true. It's just something you heard. So I try not to say anything as, like, factual. Or be careful when I do say things as if they're factual. It's not like anyone listens to us, but if anyone ever did, you know.
Like, come back, oh, these guys know everything.
I don't think anyone's gonna mistake us for knowing everything, but... You know, I would hate that people, like, started, like, saying things, repeating stuff after us, if we weren't sure of it ourselves, you know?
Okay.
Oh, that guy's got a shotgun, he's trying to get you. Didn't aim very well.
No.
Nice. Oh, watch out.
Yeah, I see him. Got him.
There you go.
Oh, Marbooze.
Your favorite.
What was that? Oh, it's the music.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it's awfully quiet. I guess you just reached the action part of the stage. Up till now, it was sort of infiltration. Get the bomb!
I'm trying. It was like... Might
have, either you got hit by that explosion, or someone hit you really hard there while you were shooting it.
Okay. There's whiskey around the corner.
Yeah, you're gonna need it. Almost dead.
Booze!
That'll heal you up to full.
Yeah.
And that's a fact, kids.
Yeah, you alky.
Go ahead and repeat that wherever you want to.
Poor Ruby. She needs to go to an AA meeting.
Maybe a little bit. She can go after she's dealt with her stressful situation, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if she wasn't constantly putting her life in danger,
She wouldn't be drinking so much.
she probably wouldn't drink so much. Like, if she was just at home, you know, running around her golf course thing. Not golf course.
Her training course.
Yeah. But we'll call it a golf course. Just, you know, to make it sound like a chiller place. When she's at home chilling at her golf course, I don't think she probably drinks all that much.
Yeah!
She probably doesn't need it as much. Like, right now, this is pretty serious business.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm underneath him now. What? Where'd you come from?
They just keep spawning. You know how it is.
Oh, geez, they shot the barrels, too.
Watch out, you're zooming out to where that chain gun guy's gonna be able to see you.
Ah.
Not quite. Good effort, though. Oh,
I don't know what I did, but I did something right.
there was an explosive behind him, and I guess you missed him and shot it.
Sweet. This is the drive-in. Help us celebrate our 4th with a spectacular fireworks show. I miss drive-in theaters.
I've never been to one.
I went to like 4 of them. It was pretty great. I think I saw Spider-Man at a drive-in movie. The first Spider-Man.
The one with,
Tobey Maguire.
yeah.
I also
That's pretty recent. I think there might still be some around. They're probably
No.
just really uncommon.
No, they got rid of the 4 that were near us.
Oh, okay. Again, I'll have to take your word for it. She's got quite a mouth on her.
She's a mercenary.
Can you imagine what someone else on the other side of that door would think? They just suddenly see this sword poke through. And it's like, oh.
Yeah, why isn't there anybody ever on the other sides?
Yeah, that's a good question. One of these days you should...
Now I can zoom in because it's a stationary weapon.
Yeah, you can't move. One of these days you should have to open up a door there.
Like,
And you
I
shove your sword
impale
through.
somebody on the other side.
I was gonna say you shove your sword through, and then there's suddenly an unexpected QuickTime event where you have to hit a button or press a button, or move the control stick or something like that, as suddenly the door gets riddled with bullets. They've been expecting you.
That's what they say too.
Yeah.
I've been expecting you. Yeah,
Except,
you dodge.
except they'd be sitting there with
Oh, dude, like chunks of fish go flying.
Nice. Oh man, that's just like Turok.
Yeah!
We gotta play Turok one of these days.
That looks exactly like it too.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Just not as gory as Turok.
I was gonna say though that if you walk through a door and you see a guy with a gun like that, and he's just destroyed the door with it.
And you don't go through it. That's the thing.
He probably wouldn't shout, we've been expecting. He'd probably be like, "We've been expecting you." You'd be like, "What?"
Hey, that wasn't where I was supposed to go. Where am I supposed to go? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Son
You
of a
got
bitch.
it. I should have stayed up with the gun.
Yeah, probably.
I guess they decided to just wait it out until you came down. They're like, well,
I probably would have too.
fighting in that seat is a bad idea. Maybe we shouldn't do it?
I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah, really. It seems like the intelligent thing to do.
Where'd you guys come from, though?
That warehouse.
So many of you.
The warehouse next door. For some reason, this was just reminding me of, you were talking about one of these days you wanted to go paintballing.
Yeah.
And, for some reason, it just made me wonder, do you think they have, like, mounted paintball Gatling guns?
I know they got, like, paint mines and paint grenades and everything.
Imagine a mounted paintball Gatling gun. Someone just sits up there on top of a hill and it's like,
Well, they might, considering that they use, like, paintball for, like, military,
sure.
like, training missions.
Uh-huh.
Like, they might say, like, go take out that turret in the bunker. And some, like, they might not use it in you know, like, human, like, civilian kind of games, but they might use it in, like, military training exercises.
For some reason, I just remembered. I don't know what movie it is. I'm pretty sure it's from a movie. Oh, I can't remember what it was. Maybe you'll remember what it was, because you probably showed it to me. Maybe I watched it on Netflix. I don't know. I remember some movie where somebody was trying to assemble a team of people or something like that. And I think he was trying to recruit, like, a sniper or an assassin or something like that. And the question was, how close could he get without being noticed? So he was in this field of bushes, in the middle of the daytime. And there was just a whole bunch of these bushes everywhere. And the people went out into the bushes or something looking for him. And they couldn't find him. And then he said, alright, come on up. And so the guy stood up and he was like 10 feet away from the dude. And he had no idea that the guy had snuck that close. It was like a modern, you know, kind of movie-ish thing.
I don't remember that one.
No, you don't remember that? Then maybe it was something I saw on Netflix. Because I thought it was kind of interesting. Oh, you know what I think it was? I think it was one of the Schwarzenegger movies I watched recently. By recently, I mean like 3 months ago or something.
Oh my god!
Geez, suicide bombers. That is bad news.
Uncool. In any religion.
So, yeah. Gotta watch out for those guys now. Yeah, I think it was a Schwarzenegger film, like Demolition Man.
Oh my god.
Or something like that. I don't know if it was Demolition Man. I think... Ah, shoot. All I know is that it had to do with, like, Vietnam or, like, either that or Colombia. Some of those... I think I watched a couple movies or something like that where they were dealing with Colombian drug lords.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't even know how I ended up watching them. I think I just saw them. I was like, Schwarzenegger, why
Booze!
not? What a lucky find. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool introduction to the character. Just because, like...
Shit.
It was
I'm
sort
not
of...
gonna make this.
Nope. It was sort of,
way back here.
it was just sort of making fun of, like, or not making fun of, or maybe it was showing off. And I mean, of course, it was cinema, so maybe it's not entirely accurate to reality. But
I don't know, those snipers, dude.
I know. I'm sure, like, the military specialist guys, like, I would not be surprised if people in the military were that good. Like, they train for it, they practice for it, they're taught how to do it as effectively as possible.
Yeah.
Like, I am not going to doubt their talents. But
You go outside, there could be a guy, like, 10 feet away from your porch, you would never know it.
could be. I was just gonna mean in the sense that, like, you know, it's a movie, so obviously they pick the frames, they pick the angles, they pick the lighting, to help sell the story.
Yeah, well, the military
So-
picks everything, can not just on one position, but every position.
Sure. I'm just saying it might very well be a little bit exaggerated, but at the same time, I guess it's still not, like, entirely unbelievable.
Oh, we got another export.
But yeah, I wish I remembered which movie it was. I doubt anyone's gonna watch this and leave a comment to let me know,
Ah,
but...
crap.
Do you want to pause for a second then, and you can come back to this next time?
Yeah.
Getting a second to breathe.